president for 6 years. He's been here essentially all that time. He didn't leave in 2008. He's still got the infrastructure set up. He won the caucus easily in 2008, 51%. You mentioned that John McCain didn't even campaign here. Ron Paul finished in second with 14%. So I think Romney's the favorite. But the Paul folks, I think, are a little bit more organized than they were in 2008, Rachel. I wouldn't discount them. Paul's actually really invested fairly heavily here on television, also mostly positive ads. So I wouldn't completely count him out. Gingrich is just getting started here, as is Santorum. Very difficult to organize from the ground up for a caucus that quickly.
Sheldon Adelson, of course, the billionaire Vegas casino mogul who's injected $10 million into the Gingrich campaign. There's been some controversy around a special caucus that's going to be held late on Saturday at a school named after him in the county in which he lives. Mr. Adelson's being credited with sustaining Gingrich's campaign through South Carolina and in part into Florida. How should we see him as a factor in his home caucuses in Nevada?
Yeah, I think this is kind of ironic, Rachel, because I think Sheldon Adelson's going to have more influence on Newt Gingrich's campaign outside of Nevada than he actually has inside Nevada. You know, he saved Newt Gingrich by that money he infused into that super PAC aligned with Newt in South Carolina, and then his wife invested $5 million more. You put up those ads. The comparison, though, I mean, obviously it hasn't really worked there. Now, what is he doing here? You mentioned the special caucus. That's going to be a night caucus for observant Jews. He and others protested that this was going on. Now, of course, his spokesman is now distancing Adelson from all this, but it's too late for that because it's at his school. He called the Clark County chairman. The Clark County chairman told me today to inquire about the caucus. Clearly, he wanted it moved, but that's only going to be a few hundred voters, so he's not going to be able to influence the outcome of that. It's not like all of the employees of the Venetian and the Palazzo are going to show up at the Adelson school to vote on Saturday night. So he really has had much more influence on the race outside of Nevada than I think he is inside Nevada.
His influence outside Nevada globally, I think, cannot be overstated. I do not think there would be a Gingrich candidacy at this point without him. But this is going to be a fascinating week to watch. John Ralston, columnist for the Las Vegas Sun, the host of Face to Face with John Ralston. John, it is great to see you. I have a feeling we'll be talking again before this weekend. Thank you.
Great to be with you, Rachel.
All right. The interview tonight is Frank Rich, the Frank Rich. Very excited about that. Plus, we've got a best new thing in the world on tap and a debunction junction. That's all ahead.